Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at the Rise of Ultraman issue 4. This is a miniseries from Marvel Comics, written by Kyle Higgins and Matt Groom, art by Francesco Manna, colors by Espen Grundetjean, letters by VC's Ariana Maher, covered by Jorge Molina, assistant editor Martin Biro, associate editor Alana Smith, edited by Tom Brevoort. Cover's okay, doesn't really tell you anything about what's going on though. So we find out what happened to Kiki, and she is in some kind of weird alternate place, and there's monsters all over the place, so there's tons of kaiju, and her K-ray doesn't seem to be very useful. Meanwhile, Shin is talking to this old bald guy that sent her there, and he's looking to get out of the situation because there's kaiju around. Well, Shin can't transform into Ultraman yet, so they have to get help from the director, and that is the last place this guy wants to go. So we learn a little bit about what's really going on and why this guy's been hiding from the Science Patrol. It turns out that whatever happened to Dan Moriboshi, the ship that was left behind had been destroyed, but there was salvageable stuff there, and that's how they developed the K-ray, as well as various other things. And it turns out the K-rays don't actually kill the kaiju, they send them to this alternate dimension that they refer to as a vault. And that's where Kiki is right now, along with various things like there's an old train in there, a motorcycle, some cars and houses, so various other things have ended up in there over the years, and they've been storing these things there for 40 years. Well, there's only one chance that she's getting out of there alive, and that's Shin and Ultraman. So thankfully, Ultraman goes in there to save her, but at the same time, they may not be quite clear of the danger just yet. We're left with a really cool cliffhanger ending. This was a great issue. A lot happens. It's very story-driven, but there's still interspersed action, which I really liked, and it really needed that because some of the talking got a little tiresome after a while, but still a really fun issue. So I'm looking forward to reading issue 5. That's going to wrap up this mini-series, and so far I'm pretty impressed. I didn't have high hopes for it, and I'm glad Marvel didn't really screw up this rendition of Ultraman. It's been pretty decent. I'm actually kind of impressed with it. Marvel's got a pretty bad track record with me, so I wouldn't have been surprised if they had just totally turned this into SJW dog trash like they usually do. But it's actually a pretty fun old style comic, so I'm actually looking forward to reading the last issue. So this is a solid recommend. The art's pretty good. There is still some of the anime lines that you see in anime and manga, whenever somebody does something, but it's a little toned down here, and it's tolerable, and I don't hate the art, and I like the story, like I said, so definitely give it a chance, check it out. It's a fun miniseries so far, and I want to see how it plays out. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links to my Patreon, Streamlabs, and Teespring store are in the description, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.